I'm not just a rescue copter. I'm also the only Autobot who can give the Decepticons a bad hair day. Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Ocular Max's PS-22 Ventus, the last piece of their Maximus Pro. And he comes with this beautiful box as always, nice illustrations there, and on the side of course, and here you have all the bots in the set, looking amazing. And of course you have him transforming like that to a beautiful bot. And you have a little, well, bio and tech spec, and you actually get the decoder, since this is Ocular Max, so you can actually see what is behind these red lines. Yeah, he comes with this little flimsy collector's card with that same nice illustration from the box. Looks good. Feels less good though, but I don't really care. It's a collector's card. And he comes with this huge piece of instructional pamphlet. I don't know if it's just me, or if it's me, or if it's this, or if it's this, but I wasn't able to follow it, so I had to guess my way around. He comes with his little gun, very nicely done, and you can turn this around if you want it that way instead. I thought I liked it this way, but I'm not sure. I think I like it that way, actually, but I don't really know. He comes with two guns that are mounted to the sides or the legs. You can fold them up like that to actually tab on to the alt mode. They are molded in this off-white, beautiful, shining plastic. Very nice. And yeah, two of them. And of course, it comes with two optional faces, one laughing and one angry. And yeah, but they look good, and they actually look very good on him as well. But last time I tried to change one, the original face flew away from me, and it took me about 2 hours to find it on the floor, because, well, yeah. So I'm not going to change it again. Lastly, he comes with 3 optional faces for Ocular Max's groove. I don't really know why, if someone scratched them up, or if you just want different faces without that really wide nose. I don't know, but these look really, really good. I think this is a bit mismolded because you don't really see the mouth at all, but yeah, they look good. Then we come to the bot himself, who tends to go untabbed every time I try to pose him for some reason. I don't know why. But Ventus looks good. And just look at this little face. He is so cute and accurate. It's amazing. And if we go... I do like these blades on, actually. They are very nicely done. If we go downwards, you have a nice chest. You have very nice arms. I think they are a bit wide, but they have to be due to transformation. And of course, you have a lot of kibble here on the upper part of the arms. You have some nice pelvic regions here that doesn't want to tab in for the life of me. The only thing I look ugly on him is the thighs. They are thick here and skinny there. I know why, because you have to compress them when you transform him. But I think they could have solved that in another way, because that just doesn't look good, in my humble opinion. He has some toesies, and everything is just folded up really nice here. As you can see, no... Go in. Go in! Don't let them see you! No real kibble. Well, except for this. But, I mean, this... You can actually fold this out if you want the whole cockpit as kibble. So, you have a lot of things you can do, and as you can see, the blades are actually tabbed in, so they are staying in place. No one's gonna move them. No one's gonna move them. Not while I'm around. Okay. For articulation, the head goes all the way around. You have a little neck joint here that you can actually make him go oomph, 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 oomph. And you can tilt him. Huh? Prime said what? His arms can do a 360, go out to the side. You can rotate these around and you can put them on the back if you want to, but then things start colliding. So let's just keep them where they should be. And you have a very nice butterfly joint here, so he can get his arms in front of him. As I said, you can rotate these. You can, of course, rotate the arm at the same joint. You have a full range of movement on one joint at the elbow, which is very nice. You can articulate each finger independently, but just at one joint, but that's all you need. And the thumb is on a ball joint, so it can go all the wrong ways that it shouldn't. Okay. Waist swivel exists, yes. And you have a very nice ab crunch as well. Oh, look, there are people down there. This skirt piece just don't peg in as I think it should. But you can fold this up, that out to the side, and of course you can fold his little butt plates down, but not right now because they're tabbed in. And you can kick forward. You can do the motor master splits, of course you can, because this is Ocular Max, and they do good articulation. You can't really. You can fold the back flap away, so you can have the legs backward like that if you want to. I don't really know why you would, but yeah, you can do that. You have a mold breaking, unfortunately, swivel at the thigh here. You have a 90 degree at the knee. You can actually look at the knee if you want to. I don't know why you would, but still. You have a twisty rotating foot, but then everything just comes on tab, so be careful with that. So you can do a little bit of toe twisting, but not that much. Well, not at least before everything just comes on tab on you. Yeah. Toes go down, not that much up, and you can actually fold that heel spur down as well. Despite my little problems with his waist, he actually poses really well. And as you can see, he looks good from every angle. Of course, you can bring in his accessories. You tab those into the back of the helicopter, which is the sides of his legs here. They do tab on, but not that sturdy. You come to the hand, and you can, of course, put this little gun in this little groove here. Groove. If it wants to go in, yes, it did. The thumb is a bit in the way, but you get the picture. And there you have him in his robot mode in all of his glory. You can bring these out and make them longer if you want to, but why would you? Yeah, I do like this bot. And now for comparison, I have to compare him to the only other blade I have, and that is, of course, Generation Toys weathered or battle-wearied blades. And they are going for totally different stylizations, and with this angle on my camera he looks really short, and yeah, but I do like this look better. I do. It isn't cartoon accurate, but it's just so cool. But as you know, I'm usually the one that prefers cartoon accuracy before anything else, so for some reason that's very strange. But this set has actually won me over on the stylization for some reason. I don't really know why, but yeah. Yoink. And there you have Ventus in alt mode, and he looks really, really nice. He has some windshield wipers up there, nice nose cone, and For some reason, he never tabs in as he should. And there are a lot of rivets here on a little window that isn't painted for some reason. I think I'll just put an Autobot sticker there. These tend to go in if you're not careful. But you have some nice detailing here. You have a little jet engine in there as well. Some yellow details all everywhere. And of course you can rotate this if you want to. That just works dandy. And you can of course rotate the blades on blades. Stop it. This is him from beneath. And this is him from above. This is him from the front. Anyway, you can of course arm him up. During the transformation, you have the chance to put this in. I'm not going to do that. Now you can come back to here and fold these little ports out. I'm going to do that on both sides. Then you take these guns and fold them and just tab them in. Like so. And you take the other one, like so. And push them in. I wish he would tab in everywhere, but he doesn't. He just doesn't. But he looks kind of cool with these. Wouldn't you say? He looks like he has some arms, no feet. I'm going to go to the market. Yeah. Now, both groove and blades don't really scale with anything at all, which means I don't really think there is a necessity to see a comparison here. Again, this goes in for some reason. Yeah, it rolls somewhat. It has 4 wheels. And of course you can angle these however you want. You can even fold them in for when he's flying maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it looks kind of good. I'm not a helicopter guy, but this version of blades actually won me over. I do like it. It's just some of the tabbage things that make me kind of irritated. But he looks good and he performs well, and I might just have him in alt mode besides my... if I get the tabbage things fixed, that is. Next to my X-Transport's Defensor when he is done, basically. Because I think I will be having these guys as bots. They just looks better, I don't know. But there you have him in alt mode. And here you have him in arm mode. And the arm mode looks fairly good. He has a double jointed elbow, so he gets that much range. But that's just folding him up, which looks silly, but still. You can angle things around here. You have that little cover piece for his groin, but it looks strange. But that's the way you want things looking. Strange, that is. This is tabbed in, so they should stay in place. This looks a bit weird, but it works. You can actually see his face in there. And you have a little rotation here, of course. And the hands can rotate a bit due to the fact that they are on 2 different pieces of the puzzle. But you have them articulated at 1, 2, and 3 pins. My thumb has a tendency to just jump off that ball peg, but you can go down and up and on that ball peg, forward and back. And of course you can crank this down if you want to at 1 and 2 pegs. Now, compared to all other combiners released at the moment, this is very, very small. But nonetheless, it's high quality, good looking, and well made. And the engineering that goes into this all-in-one feature is really, really well done on this bot, compared to, for instance, Hotspot, where everything just went bulky, or their Onslaught, where everything just hit the fan. even though I was a fan, or am a fan, or yeah, well, you know what I mean. But there is the arm mode, and I do think this looks good. I'm not going to compare it to like Fans Toys arm modes because they are just huge compared to this. So, yeah. But it looks good. It does what it's supposed to, and I'm happy. Now for my conclusion. This is a very good bot. He looks great in all modes, but he is a bit flimsy, and some of the pegs doesn't really tab in, and when you are transforming him, things just bend back and go back to their original position. And that's not just good in my book. He looks very nice next to his Protectobot brethren, and he fits in with the stylization of this set. So there's nothing really to complain about there. He is bigger than I would anticipate, but that's just fine. But as always, with Ocular Max, the quality is outstanding, the transformation is fairly good, and the accessories are adequate and well done. So his masterpiece score is 7. He's a strong recommendation if you want the combine mode, which we will be taking a look at later on in another video. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you.